Hello and welcome. Right, I thought I'd do one of these off camera, just to actually. Now the second I turn the camera on, it becomes my enemy. Yes, and how do I? Yeah, let's switch this on. This is this is a whole new level of yeah. Whoa. Okay, I must have automatically done that. This is a whole new level on tree harvesting, and that head looks pretty massive, so I think we are, yeah, I'm going to do I've leased this. I thought I'd have a quick Taz off camera, and we are going to go to chop it. I'm going to go straight into a time lapse because this is going to be a beast. I am literally going to level our land, get this over and done with, so that we can, yeah, move on and grab onto farming. Yeah, it is. I sort of felt angry with myself really for what I did earlier. And I just thought, you know, let's use that anger. Now, why am I not tilted? Yeah, there's an awful lot to this. You've different functionalities in that. It's amazing, but also complicated. Right, I need to concentrate because this is definitely complicated. So I'm going to say my words. Yeah, we are going to literally cut as much of this as possible because time is money, and yeah, I am wasting money whilst I'm chatting. So yeah, let's get this chopped. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the... No, I won't say just yet. You're right. I need a bit more of an explanation. Yeah, why am I'm angry? Because yeah, flapping my lips. I know it's only a little thing sometimes, but it does annoy me when you make sort of silly mistakes like I did earlier. I mean, it is true. It is based upon sort of playing FS22 for over a year now, but Giants have got a lot of things right, and yeah, I suppose it helps you make you sort of aware of how you feel about things. I suppose all the stresses and that of the game. It does, you know, and also I'm one who does say what he means and says what he feels, and I'm probably not a person who is probably a wise person for being alive today, because I tell it how it is or how I see it, and sometimes that in this day and age isn't sort of correct. You live and die, don't you? It's a time of spin doctors and things like that, whereas that's just not the way that I roll. I am what I am, but that doesn't mean to say as a human being you make mistakes as well. Of course you do. Right, let's lift that up a little. This is well complicated, but it's good. I like it. Yeah, so I just wanted to explain a little bit. Yeah, I felt a right wally, to be honest. Right, that's not quite. Let's get that. Yeah, these are small trees are the most difficult, I find. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I do. It is that really. It's as simple as that. I felt a bit of a wally for spouting off, and also it was totally my fault. But yeah, I am also one of those people who I didn't have to post the video, but then that's not who I am. I don't hide behind creating content, nor do I. Yeah, if I make a mistake, I make a mistake, and I will put it on. I was big enough to say what I said, so you're big enough to sort of live by the consequences of what you said as well. And I'm not going to hide behind a camera for that. If I make mistakes, can I extend that a little bit more? No, that is it. That's full extension, right? I think this is going to cope with just about anything apart from the trees which obviously can't be harvested. So this is a good test. It's actually those silver ones over there, I think that no, they're okay. It's the big ones, like the ones I did in Rizu Forest. No, I'm too close to. Yeah, the ones that the Rotany copes with, and only the Rotany. No, you need to lift it. Yeah, apologies, I'm just getting used to this still. Actually it did. Yeah, so it is. I could have not posted it, and I thought that, but I thought, no, it's that's actually it is. It's controlling the head now, right? Yeah, and it does say that. Yeah, this is definitely a learning curve. And on that note, that it is. I have explained myself. Yeah, it is. And I just thought, you know, I really feel in the mood for chopping trees, just to get rid of a bit of my angst. Yeah, definitely. I just feel in the mood. So yeah, I am going to go into my time lapse now, and I'm going to chop some trees down to do my anger at myself. Yeah, and my humanity at sometimes opening my mouth without thinking, and being human and making mistakes. I don't mind owning that either. It is true. I don't pretend to be perfect, and I don't hide behind the camera either, in so much as I make mistakes, and to be honest, I do love creating content, and the subscribers and viewers have taught me such a lot. It is true. But on that score, I am going to say my words now. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I realised I'm on 0.5 times. I had a bit of a fly around. I don't want to waste time because of higher costs. But yeah, in fact, yeah, I'm talking now, but I'm going to leave it running for a bit on single time because it's not fair. But yeah, I've been literally doubling up my time. I didn't realise. Yeah, I had a good sort of run around, and that's why I did slow time down. I was looking at what is possible field-wise, the stones and the natural things. I don't like chopping trees down. I know that looks a little bit, you know, like, oh yeah, sure, you've just ripped off the trees in the forest. I have, but I've left certain lines where it's the land starts to fall away and it's natural. And also, not just that, all of these little trees, game mechanics don't allow it. Now I'm going to tree begone them, but what I'm really going to do, I'm going to be replanting. I have already seen where I'm replanting. On the ridge line at the top, there are plateaus. I've been studying the lay of the land quite a lot. Just before I started the session, I literally had a good a fly around actually, but yeah, same as a run around basically. There's a lot of the gnarly trees. There's a lot of a plateau on this section here where buildings and that in time can go. So there's a lot of work for us to do up here. So obviously the leasing of the machine is going to go on. Don't know if we're going to do it in a couple of hits. There's an awful lot of wood that's going to really I mean, there are some stupendous monster pieces of wood. But yeah, to about here, there's a plateau. And we own to just this side of here. Obviously, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be planting lots of trees along the plateau lines, which would be really me transplanting the little saplings that I'm going to really tree begone, because game mechanics don't allow me to do it. But in real life I would be transplanting them. This is tree husbandry rather than tree butchery, although right at this minute it looks very much like tree butchery. I have only picked the big trees, all little ones. I would be transplanting them if game mechanics allowed it. The ones on the other side of the road over here, likewise, yeah, these ones I'm leaving. I think I can't. There's a few flat areas, maybe a few productions, but again, whatever we do, I'm going to be. Also, another thing I thought was a long line of trees right next to the railroad. Let's have a look how many trees we've chopped. I've also figured out the contracts thing. There's new contracts. Obviously there's dead wood, rock removal and all those tree transport. That's why a lot of the transport type mods crash the transports. It is that. It isn't that it's all. It isn't the map itself either. It's that, again, like as in all the other times, that contract type things, because these are new contracts, they're all going to need. So I switched everything related to contracts and Lime contracts the lot, and now hey presto, the contracts doesn't crash the game. So yeah, it is that. So we have cut down in total 155 trees and 44 in the session. Now I did 80 something in the last session. Yeah, but to you this is going to appear one session, so it's going to be 120 trees. Now I'm going to take a quick run by, because I know I would have switched the time down to 0.5 had I not already done so. This tree is a gnarly tree. I'm going to literally tree begone this, and any of this type of tree, like ones that are gnarly and that, they're all going to be tree begone. Now I'm going to tree begone the little pines, but I would well, in fact, yeah, I would really transplant all of the medium to small trees, but I can't. Game mechanics won't allow that, so I'm just going to tree begone those ones down, and imagine I am retransplanting those. Yeah, all the way down this line right next to the tracks. I'm going to do a line, I think. I would like to do, I did study this quite a lot, and again, this will be for another session. There is a lot, obviously there's a couple of stones which are the natural demarcation, but there really is a fantastic narrow field. No, not that way, Mr. Smith. Down here, there is, I did say that initially, and it's true. All the way down here is all of our land, right up to that green, the tree line that's coming approaching. This is all ours. Right up to here where it starts to head in. So literally here, and there is quite a decent amount of land here, and it's quite flattish. So whether we do a grass field, right up to here, and then it starts to go rocky, and then there's the gullies where there's some beautiful, absolutely glorious little, yeah, this pond up here, gorgeous, yeah, absolutely beautiful, little tiny ponds and yeah, naturally flowing streams, absolutely giants. I've got to give them the due. They have knocked themselves out. It is absolutely beautiful. So this is where obviously this is just our land, and there's a lot of this up here is our land where you can see the just coming up now. Yeah, this bit here, but again it's all across the roadside right up to this bridge line here, and the left hand side of the road all the way around here is all ours. But this is where I'm going to wanting to be planting a lot of trees along the side of the roads up to about here, and then it starts to plateau where we just were from the other side to about, no, it's a bit further. Yeah, this is not bad though. There are a few things you could do. Not fields, definitely not fields, but definitely this is where it starts to go nice. And then over the bridge, it goes really nice. And this is where we came in, isn't it, I believe? Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking, yeah, it's actually, yeah, I'm getting confused. The plateau bit's down here. Yeah, it is plateau after plateau and then things. So that's the plan. So basically, the trees left to cut now. We've done all of this section pretty much as far as I'm going up to this side of the lake, because it starts to drop away, the land does now. So all of these trees, yes, there are some large ones. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe one or two more, but there's not a lot to do. I'm not starting the harvest, so that's the end of this session, definitely. But yeah, the other ones are over there. That's the last set of trees, and those on the plateau at the top. And then we'll send the machine back if it doesn't eat me out of house and home. Obviously there's a lot of wood, there's tens of thousands of wood, I mean really massive chunks. For some reason I must have accidentally, yeah, these are the ones, and there's a lot of good wood here as well. I want to clear out a section here right the way down to here till it starts to go funny, which is about, yeah, where the rock is actually. I say there's a lot of giants have thought about this obviously very well, and there's even maybe a little room for us. No, this is where it starts to go up. Yeah, that is right, definitely. And then this again past the edge of the thing is where we were just talking about where we've run before. So yeah, there's up to where pretty much where I've thinned it out is all a bit. There could be, I did study this bit. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about it. There are bits that are okay and bits that aren't. So I think I've gone as far as we really ought to go, if I'm totally truthful. Maybe, no, it is. That's why I left that red tree. This one big monster. I thought, no, that's the line, and that's where I'm going to draw it. Say, and he's to get the bank goes down. So I think I reckon we've got it correct. Yeah, these two here, I think, and then there'll be an entire session, I would say. I think we'll have one more set of maybe one or maybe two. It's always a bit, you never know. That's why I stop now. You get tired and then you start making silly mistakes and you start to catch the logs and crack everything. But I'm quite pleased with the sessions that we've done. Say there will be another one. We're cutting all these weird trees down with the tree be gone, and obviously de-stumping is going to be massive. But not sure whether to go in. I always had this dilemma when I used to deforest entire forests when I first started in FS19, because forestry was my thing of choice. Hence the fact that although I don't do it very often because I don't like chopping trees down, I am proficient at it. You do, like any skill. In fact, I would probably say that this and baling would probably be my best skills. It doesn't mean to say there aren't, where again you go rusty, but I've still got the basics. I can still pick the trees, and I know by feel when I'm in the right place, and that takes a while to get to that extent. Anyway, I didn't come here to brag. Oh no, I didn't. That is true. I'm well chuffed for this. I'd say I think next it's more about just chopping and again tree be gone in, all the bits and bobs, and then over time we've got an awful lot of months now to prep and plough out some fields, more fields really. I will be doing some forestry. I want to be putting the trees back as well. I've got the tree growth manager. Let me show you now, because I'm not afraid to go into the. Is it in the one of these down here? Yeah, here we go. Tree growth manager. Down his service. Oh, there's a few missing the XMLs. I might have switched a few things off. Relative, yeah. Again, I can 576 hours. So I'd have to work that out. What that actually really means in terms of in a year or 2 years, or because I do want it to be not realistic, because you'd never see anything in Farming Simulator if I had it totally realistic. I mean, a tree could take 30 years to grow. We've got to simulate that somewhat. So yeah. I just thought I wanted to just have a quick, because this is going to be a monster session. I don't know whether it's going to be 2, but no, because I'm going to have to do it as 1. It's going to be too awkward not to. But yeah, so going forwards was going to be an awful lot of sessions with me, doing this. And again, I'm not sure. This is going to be pilots. It is. This may be my next American map after Stone Valley. It may be. It is beautiful and it is different, completely different, but I did want to do it justice. And if I'd like to carve us out an empire at the very least. I always like to give, even if it was a nuclear, I'd like to give it a right good few sessions where we do make a dint and actually you can see the wood for the trees, if you'll forgive the pun. Yeah, and on that note, I'm not going to keep on waffling, but yeah, I'm well chuffed with the progress that we have made. It is, I mean, that skyline is completely different to what we saw earlier. Yeah, everything that's left now is little. I don't think I've missed a single tree in the right. He says, no, that's the other side of the road. I'm happy with that. Yeah, all of these, or everything else, I think I was quite thorough. There's some medium, as I said, all of these little ones, not saying that some of them wouldn't have given us some money, but I'm simulating the fact that I'd be chopping these down and replanting them elsewhere. The really big ones, obviously, they're just literally for sale, for wood. So yeah, anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you are going to stick with me on this journey, and as always, I do invite comments. Tell me off. Yeah, again, but some cracking comments from quite a few viewers and subscribers recently. I'm going to give them a shout out in the proper things that they've actually done it on, rather than, yeah, let me turn that down now. I think we've pretty much about covered back while we're talking. Yeah, I think I also did, when I flew around earlier, which is why I forgive myself a little bit for this, I also did some paint blobs so that I can switch the interactive zone markers off. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Yeah, I want those off. Yeah, I did a few sort of plain paint blobs. Yeah, that's mine. A few of these little sort of tiny things. Now, obviously, some of them got chevrons. I didn't realise, because on some maps the chevrons themselves disappear as well. So yeah, so there's, if you notice green paint blobs or a bit of thing, that's me. Definitely, yeah. Right, anyway, and on that note, yeah, I am truly going to say goodbye for now.